Hello, welcome back to the Project Hercules Diaries. We have finished cutting this gear in half. You saw that in last video, so we've machined down the back of it. It's quite a job because it's a large diameter item to face off, and if you've done any machining when it's in the lathe, the cutting speed of the centre is quite low, but the cutting speed of the edge near the circumference is quite high. So it's a bit of a challenge to get a good finish. And then of course we've had to file all the Gizwaz machining swarf off the very back of the teeth and then clean everyone out. So a bit of a job. The sprocket still isn't bolted onto the gear. You can see that there, but the gear is on a nice shoulder with the sprocket, and everything is bolted up tight. So you can see that we've got clearance on the side for that bolt. Where's my finger gone? Come on, finger, there. And we've got clearance at the back for the bolt. I'm not sure you can see this very well. Yeah, clearance there for that bolt, so the sprocket doesn't clash with anything, sorry, the gear. And you can see at the top here we've got clearance with the gear from the starter motor. We've just had to move the starter motor back slightly, so we'll remake these spaces, and then we'll drill the gear so we can attach the sprocket to it, and then it won't freewheel on the shaft. So we're not far away from connecting up the power and giving it a test run. I think we'll do a test run without the chain fitted first of all, and make sure that this properly engages with this, that it turns freely and no problem. And then we might try putting the bridge wire across to see how the two motors behave when they're connected together electrically. Make sure they're helping each other and not fighting each other, and also making sure that I'm sure that we've purchased the right direction of rotation, but make sure, because we haven't tested it yet, that this is rotating the opposite direction as this, so that this shaft is it's all turning the right direction basically. So that's the next few jobs, but it won't be just right now, because I don't know if you can see there's a suspicious gap in the ceiling. That's where the kayak lives, and we're off out for a bit of a paddle today. It's a nice day. We're going to do the Mount Sorrel loop, I think, or figure of 8 or something. I just follow everybody else. And we'll be back in this evening, so more updates will follow once I've had a little paddle, probably tomorrow. So that's where we're at, but it's looking quite nice. I like the fact it's come out quite neat and thin. And then of course there will be covers on everything to keep them safe for fingers and the like. But before we put covers on, we might just put some holes in here or cut some spokes on the milling machine running a CNC program, just so it doesn't look like a colostomy bag on a donkey. Right, so that's where we're at. As usual, thank you for watching. More updates will follow.